ရွေးနှုတ်တော်မူသောလူမျိုးများတင်းငယ်သောလူမျိုးများဖြစ်ကြပါ၏ကိုတော်ရွေးနှုတ်တော်မူသောလူမျိုးသည်ကြီးသည်တေးသည်ငယ်သည်မရှိကိုတော်ပါရှိတော်မူပါကအနည်းငယ်သောလူမျိုးတို့သည်ကြီးမားသောလူမျိုးများဖြစ်ကြပါ၏ဒီနေရာဒီချိန်ခါသည်ချင်းပြည်နယ်နဲ့ချင်းလန်မဟုတ်တော်လည်းပဲကိုတော်ချင်းလူမျိုးများကိုနေရာချသည့်နေရာတိုင်း၌ချင်းမျိုးသားတို့သည်မိမိယဉ်ကျေးမှုဓလေ့ထုံးတမ်းစဉ်လာကိုထိမ့်သိမ်းလျက်ဒီနေ့တိုင်အောင်90ကြိမ်မြောက်တိုင်အောင်ကျင်းပနိုင်သောအခွင့်ပေးသောဖရာသခင်ဖြစ်တော်မူကြောင်းကိုကျမတို့ရိုသေလေးမြတ်စွာအတိမတ်ပြုပါ၏မြတ်စွာသောဖရာသခင်ဒီကနေ့အစီအစဉ်အတီးတီး၌ပါဝင်ဆောင်ရွက်လျက်ရှိသောသာသမီတို့ချင်းမျိုးသားတိုင်းယောက်ျားမိန်းမကလေးသူငယ်အစအရောက်တိုင်းပေါ်၌ကိုတော်ကျမ်းမာခြင်းအခွင့်တန်ဆွမ်းခြင်းအခွင့်နဲ့ကောင်းမြတ်သောအကျိုးကျေးဇူးများကိုခံစားလျက်မိမိတို့ပါဝင်လှုပ်ဆောင်ကြသောအရာတိုင်း၌ကောင်းမွန်စွာအောင်မြင်စွာလုပ်နိုင်ခွင့်ကိုလည်းပေးသနာတော်မူပါရောက်လာသောလူသူအပေါင်းတို့ကိုကိုတော်၏မဟာကျေးဇူးတော်ကိုခံစားလျက်အကောင်းဆုံးနဲ့အမြင့်မြတ်ဆုံးအစီအစဉ်များကိုတည်ပိုးဆောင်ရွက်နိုင်ကြပါကြောင်းကိုတော်မဆတော်မူပါတန်ရှင်သောဝိညာဉ်တော်ကျွန်တော်တို့ထဲ၌လှုပ်ဆောင်တော်မူပါကျမတို့ဒီလူသားများတသက်ဖြစ်ပါ၏ကိုတော်ဉာဏ်ကိုမမြင်နိုင်ကြပါတန်ရှင်သောဝိညာဉ်တော်အရောက်တိုင်းကိုပတ်စည်းတော်မူသည့်အတွက်ကြောင့်ဒီနေ့ဒီချိန်ဒီခါတိုင်အောင်ကိုခန္ဓာကျမ်းမာခြင်းတန်ဆွမ်းခြင်းပေးပြီးတကားလားဒီပွဲတော်ကိုကျင်းပနိုင်ခြင်းဖြစ်ပါ၏ကိုတော်အစအလေအဆုံးတိုင်အောင်အကောင်းဆုံးအမှုမြတ်ဆုံးအစီအစဉ်များကိုဖြစ်စေတော်မူပါမည်အကြောင်းသာတော်သခင်ခရစ်တော်၏မဟာနာမတော်အားဖြင့်အလုံးယိုသေးစွာတောင်းလျှောက်ကြပါသည်မြတ်စွာသောဘုရားသခင်အာမင်
အစီအစဉ်များအတွက်ဆုတောင်းပေးသွားသော Reverend Dr. Valthang Matu အထူးကျေးဇူးတင်ရှိပါတယ်အတူချာနာကျူ Rotary Club Foundation ဟဲနင်ချင်း Community ခန်းကြီးและအထူးပိပိမီချင်း National Day ခန်းကြီးอันทุจะและอันทุโตยสิมนักจาน Start reading.
We will now begin our program by welcoming our first special guest from Rotary Club Foundation, followed by our other special guest from Marin County Public Health Department.
Good morning. First, I think it's important that we congratulate you on your 71st celebration of Chin National Day. And all of you have made all of us feel very welcome in the last 2.5 years or so that we've been involved with the Chin community. Before I make a couple of remarks, I wanted to introduce some important Rotarians who are with me today. And a Rotarian, of course, is a member of Rotary. And I'm going to start over here to my right. And this is John Manella, and John's going to stand. Don't applaud until they're all standing. No, wait, hold. You can applaud when they're all up, all standing. This is John Manella. John is the current president of our Rotary Club, which has approximately 250 members. And next to John is Dr. Matt Will, who you may recognize from past ceremonies. Dr. Will is Secretary-Treasurer of the Indianapolis Rotary Foundation, and he was president when we first began our relationship with the Chin community. And next we have Michael Sheely. Michael is the president-elect of our club, and he will replace John Manella on July 1st as president. And next, hiding, stand, Mercy, Dr. Mercy Obamy. You also may recognize Mercy because she's been around all of you many times. She does a lot of great healthcare work for the Chin community. And next, we have Charles Shoemate. Charles is visiting us from Anderson, Indiana, and Charles is our district governor-elect. And what that means is that as of July 1st, he gets to manage 44 Rotary clubs. So it's a big job. And next to him is Dale Basham, and Dale is our current district governor. And again, as current district governor, which he'll finish his term on June 30th, he gets to manage the same 44 clubs. And I don't know Marty's last name, but I know Marty's over there. So Marty with the Marion County Health Department is with us, please. Now, two more people that aren't over here but are very important to us. Jamie Stahl, could you stand, please? Jamie's back here on the side. She is the acting executive director of the Rotary Club of Indianapolis. And then the last person moved on me, so I'm not sure where she is, and that's Danielle Gren. Danielle, are you here in the room still? She's outside, okay. Danielle Gren is the executive director of the Chin community of Indiana, and she's held that position now for about 7 years. So let's thank all of these great Rotarians. Here's Danielle, right there. Thank you. Thank you. You may be seated. For those of you who don't know a lot about Rotary, I'll just give you a couple of quick facts. We're the largest service organization in the world with 33,000 clubs across the world with 1.2 million members. And our motto is service above self. And so that service comes in many forms. Feeding people who are hungry, providing clean water to those people and countries that don't have good water to drink or wash in and so on. We provide medical services all across the globe and of course here locally. And the one thing that's important to Rotary for the last 30 years is we've been trying to eradicate polio. Now polio hasn't been in this country for a long time, but 30 years ago, polio was active in 125 countries. And today, it's active in 3 countries. So we have almost eradicated polio throughout the world. And I believe that the estimate now is in a few years, we can say we have eradicated polio from the face of the nation, all nations. Our Rotary Club, back in October of 2016, got together with our foundation. And we're a large club, and so we're able to have a separate foundation that funds some of the work we do. And at that point, we made a decision to give a very special grant to the Chin community of Indiana, which is a not-for-profit organization. And it was $250,000 over 5 years, so up to $50,000 per year. But we do not take all the credit because we weren't the ones who started all this. The churches were the ones that really got the Chin Community of Indiana organization going. And then we came along. Many others have come along. The Marion County Health Department provides free space for the Chin Community of Indiana. And last year at the ceremony, you may remember Dr. Virginia Kane from the Marion County Health Department stood here and said that she pledges $65,000 so that an executive director could be hired. And that, of course, now has come to pass, and Danielle Gren is the executive director for the last 7 months. And things have moved very, very rapidly in that time. We have worked with the Chin community in many, many ways. And what we want to do is not just provide the funding, but we want to provide the support. And so our goal has always been to come to the Chin community leadership and ask, what is it that we can do? How can we help? And then we find out if there are resources we can bring to bear so that we can help in any way we can. And I know Danielle has many, many programs scheduled for the next few months and next year or so. And so there are going to be a lot of volunteers needed to take these people that are going to be served and help them in many, many ways, whether it's learning English or civics, and they're starting a mentoring program at the 2 high schools, Perry Meridian and Southport High School. So all these things are taking place, and things have changed dramatically in the last 2.5 years. And we're just very proud and happy to be able to help you do this. And one thing that's we've noticed is that the Chin people are very honest, hardworking, good people, and last of all, they have a service heart. And Rotarians have a service heart. And so the blend of the Rotarian and the Chin community is just a perfect situation. So we, with this legacy grant, and the reason we say it's a legacy grant, it's a long grant, 5 years, and also, even if the money is gone after 5 years, we're still going to be there to support the Chin community. So the promise ahead of all of you is great. You've made great progress already, but I know the future of the Chin community is very, very bright. Thank you.
Utanatu, Marion County Public Health Department Henin, remark impact Nakchan start reading.
Good morning. I know most of you were hoping Dr. Kane was going to be here this morning, and I'm going to have to substitute in on behalf of Dr. Kane. She's up in Carmel, which is a little bit of a drive from here, at another function on behalf of the health department. So I serve as a liaison between the Chin population and Dr. Kane in her office and the staff. So I'm honored, very honored to be here today to bring you greetings from Dr. Kane, as well as the Marion County Public Health Department and our corporate board, which is called the Health and Hospital Corporation. And I want to take a couple of minutes. I have a hard act to follow here with the Rotary Club, but I want to take a couple of minutes and ask those of you who are in community service roles helping the Chin, would you stand up for just a minute? I see the law enforcement, I see the Rotary. I think there may be some school personnel here. Yes. Thank you so much. It is an honor. Every time I go to a Chin function, I see some of the same faces over and over, and I hope that says to all of you how important and what a value we place on working with the Chin community. And the other group I want to ask to stand up are all the Chin leaders and the pastors that are here. Okay, Jack, come on. Yes. Thank you so much. The reason I am so indebted, not only to all the community partners, but the leadership, is that I have had the privilege to work with the Chin for over 20 years, KJAC being one of the first ones that came into town, and they made something that could have been very difficult for us so much easier. Those of you who are working with the Chin population, one of the first things we had to deal with was that they come from their country speaking many different languages. And we thought, no problem, we'll just get somebody that speaks Burmese. And that didn't work real well. So the leaders, no matter where they've been, I have most of them on speed dial. So if I need help, I just call one of them. And I can honestly tell you they never once didn't get on the telephone. I don't get voicemail. It's real difficult to find partners that can do that and are willing to do that. And the other thing I wanted to share with all of you is that they have traveled all over the world helping resettle other Chin and Burmese residents into other countries. And the thing that they'll never tell you that I have the privilege I can tell you is they've set up quite a model here in Indianapolis, even though we're not in Indianapolis right now, but they set up a model in Indianapolis that can be taken to all other countries and help other Chin leaders and Chin pastors help acclimate Burmese residents much easier because of what happened in Indianapolis. And that wouldn't happen without all the partners and without the leadership that we have here. So every one of you plays such a pivotal role. And I want to say thank you again, not only on behalf of myself, but on behalf of Dr. Kane. Dr. Obamy is here. And I think Von Piang is here someplace. He's back in the back. Are there any other Marion County Public Health Department employees here this morning? I don't think I see anyone, but I want to just tell you it's a privilege for us to be able to help the Chin population with the issues that they run into and the services that they need. Probably one of the biggest services we have is the immunization service. And now you have to do is turn the news on right now and see the measles outbreak that is happening in parts of the country. And I'm very proud to tell you it's not happening in Indianapolis. And that's part of the reason is because of the health department pushing the vaccine program that we have. The other thing that we do is we help the refugees with health providers when they get to town. And I'd like Dr. Obamy to stand up again because she's actually been very pivotal in helping serve the Chin when they come to the clinics. She's a physician that wears a lot of hats. Not only is she active in Rotary, she does our medical education, and she actually goes into the clinics and helps see the patients. And one of the first things she ever said to me was, "Oh, Marty, I just love the Chin." Remember telling me that? I told her, yes, I know. We have very special places in our hearts for all of you, but we're privileged to have grant funding that helps us serve the Chin and anybody else for that matter, but in our clinic systems, and we get to give a medical evaluation. We are allowed to provide one. So if somebody comes to Indianapolis and they have a health issue and they don't even know they have it, maybe they have high blood pressure, and they go to a clinic and Dr. Obamy sees them, or maybe Dr. Ellen sees them, they can get them referred to a medical provider a lot faster than if you said to Peter, "I need a doctor," and he's thinking, "Oh no, I don't know how I'm going to do that." So we're very privileged and very honored to be a part of your 71st National Chin Day. And I want to say to all of you, happy National Chin Day, and thank you for concluding us on the program.
Thank you to Rotary Club Foundation and Marion County Public Health Department for supporting our Chin community. Atuchana Chu, Mayor of Southport City, Mayor Russell McLaurin Chin Punpini Ranga, Tucha Toy in Simnak Chan. A start reading.
Good morning, everybody. It's almost lunchtime, but that's okay. About 5 or 6 years ago, I was on the Redevelopment Commission in Southport, and we were looking at all the new neighbors coming in, a lot of Chin neighbors, Burmese. I didn't know anything about them, and I did know that they were some of the best neighbors I've ever had. I grew up in the country, so everybody knew everybody helped each other, literally run across the street for sugar if you needed it. And I've seen that in the Chin community. And so what I wanted to do prior to becoming mayor was get to know them better, try to understand where they're coming from, and get them to understand where we're coming from. We have two different cultures mixing together, and how can we make this work for the benefit of everyone? So with the help of our police chief, Vaughn, and our police department, we have done a lot of work with education, outreach. We've done a lot of work with educating the Chin on how local government works. It works very slowly, almost like a glacier, but that's on purpose. That's by design, so everybody can get involved. We've also had classes with the Chin about policing. How can we police better? And the chief can go on for hours about all the efforts that he's put into it, all the efforts that the Chin community have put into understanding what happens when you get pulled over by the police. You know, the Chin, they didn't understand how to deal with that, so we've had a lot of classes, a lot of outreach to them to say this is what's going on. And I've got to say I'm just very impressed with the way they've come to us and how we've met together with them. Peter, I met him several years ago. K-Jack was the first person I ever talked to about 6 years ago through a mutual friend. And it's been a very important relationship that we have. More and more Chin are moving into Southport, which is very fascinating. I really enjoy it. I mean, the best neighbors, like I said. And what we want to do in the future is get the Chin community more involved in local government. Local government is pretty much, all politics is local, as you hear sometimes. And we want everybody to understand you're more affected by local laws than you are by national or state, pretty much, the way you live. So what we've enjoyed with the Chin is that they're willing to work, they're willing to understand how things work and to get involved. And that's what I think is very important. We've had them come to our Southport cleanup day. We had about 10 or 20 Chin students show up and shoveled dirt, cleaned up trash, and did a lot of work within Southport. And what I've really come to know is they really want to become involved. You've really wanted to be able to serve the community where you live, and that is very important to us as city and as a city government, that the peoples that live there and work there are heard, they're involved, and that's one of the biggest pushes we've had over the past few years is to get them involved in all facets of Southport government. It's very important to us. Also, what's very important to us is, like I've said before, is just the relationship we have with the Chin. I can call Peter anytime, and he'll call me right back. And I had a lead on some jobs in Greenfield, so I called Peter and said, who do we get a hold of? Because this guy I know is looking for 400 people to work. And he said, and this is really nice to hear, he says the wages better be high enough because people are fighting over the Chin now for jobs. That says a lot. That says a lot about your community if people are fighting over Chin to be working for them and for their companies. That's very, very, very impressive to me that they would be so in demand because of their hard work ethic, their strong family units, and just attention to being involved and being responsible. So for that, I really applaud all the Chin for what they're bringing to us. They're bringing a lot of hardworking people, responsible people, and we hardly ever have any problems at all with them. Matter of fact, it's usually, what good thing have they done this time? And so with that, I really want to just congratulate them for the hard work they do and how they want to be involved with Southport government. And please, over the next few months, reach out to us, and we'll reach out to you as far as getting more Chin involved with how our government works, specifically in Southport, how we can get them more involved with how we do things and to get your voices heard, because there's more and more of them moving into Southport, and I really would love to see them become involved. So with that, I want to thank you very much for allowing us to be here, and have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, Southport Mayor Russell McClure. Atuchana chu Jong Lai Zon Lam Thon Kanchin Pun Pini Sun Loi Nak Chan staff reading.
At this time, we will have our first group of dancers to perform one of the Chin cultural dance called Dong Lai Zon. This dance is from Hakka area of Chin State, Burma. Especially this dance is performed during harvest time. This dance represents the hard work of our ancestors who tirelessly worked so hard to feed their families in the fields. Don Lai Zot dance is also known as a dance of celebration. Nowadays, this dance is performed in special occasions just like today's show to show the beauty and richness of our culture to the world. chon lai zon akan lan piak tu lai mi no nen chunga dung lom nak tampi kan ngai atu chu special guest kan ngai mi Indianapolis khwa uktu Mayor Joe Hoxton in betoy kan rakai nak chan seselai Mayor Joe Hoxton hi Indianapolis kan khwa pia avoi somli le voi kwa nak Mayor atwan leo mi si atu Mayor rian atwan chunga hin lampong mai tungpol akartar paligrian twan nak le mi pi kan hum him zong alai in Ramton alhain kan Indianapolis lampole in pongkam kan humhim nakcha million zanga di in minung ke kal nak lampol athar in Ramton ding in timtua na angai atu kumthok in Indianapolis mipi kan thanchau nak ding cha Indy achieved the me program zong atwa ma program ni hin Ivy Tech le IUPUI college yang akcha pol cha million tampi di lak in sifa har sa deu mi cha scholarship bom nak lamzong on piak na Mayor Joe Hoxton he Indiana University Siang and in Law Degree in Arakdi John Master Degree Patum IUPUI Butler Le Christian Theological Seminary Siang and in Arak Lakna Athai Sungnu Stephanie has Fa Patum and Ngay Kanzapi Tein Kutbang Buin Mayor Jack has Som Now Si. Please welcome Indianapolis Mayor Joe Hoxton onto the stage.
Well, good afternoon, and thanks for such a kind introduction. Hello, welcome to all of you. Thanks to Grace Assembly for hosting us today in this beautiful, beautiful sanctuary. We are indeed in Johnson County, which is a beautiful, beautiful county. A wonderful place to live, but I'm going to close my eyes just for a minute and think happy thoughts, and I'm going to transmit myself back to Indianapolis. The truth is, as the mayor of Indianapolis, I have absolutely no authority in Johnson County. But I am, in fact, pleased to be with you once again on this 71st annual Chin National Day, celebrating the traditions and all of the beauty that Indianapolis, as a more diverse and more international community, brings to us. I want to begin by thanking the Chin community of Indiana. I am so grateful for all of your efforts to bring us together today, for all of your efforts to bring us together each and every day of every year. Throughout each year, there are certain events that we all enjoy, certain events that we all experience that remind us of what a diverse and unique and special place Indianapolis has become. And our gathering here for Chin National Day is always one such event. Here is the truth. The truth is, I have called Indianapolis and this area of central Indiana my home for 62 years. And when I was young, a long time ago, Mr. Mayor, thank you, by the way, for being here today. I don't want to exclude Southport. When I was young, the city of Indianapolis was a wonderful place in which to grow, to work, to become educated, to raise a family, just like it is today. But there was one difference. When I was young, in the city of Indianapolis, the truth is, most people looked like me. And now in our city, we celebrate such wonderful diversity, such wonderful internationalism, such wonderful cosmopolitan growth. And on today, Chin National Day, we celebrate the food, the fashion, the colors, the cultural exhibitions, the music, the dancing. And it serves to demonstrate just how far-reaching Central Indiana's cultural landscape has become in the 21st century. We don't look back, right? The past informs us, but our path is set squarely on the future. And how much better we can become even beyond where we are today in this wonderful city. Diversity is why I believe Indianapolis is a stronger city today than it ever has been. There is simply more wisdom in a diverse community. There is simply more experience in a diverse community. And there is certainly more understanding, more compassion in a diverse community. We are better when we affirm and uplift and celebrate our differences rather than allow our differences to separate us. They should be embraced and unify us. A diverse community like the one we are all a part of is a strong community. And so today, upon this celebration of the Chin culture, the Chin tradition, and the Chin independence, I want to express my gratitude toward all those who are here today, toward all those who call this city home, Indianapolis. We are in the process of providing each and every resident of our city a better place to live, a better place to grow, a better place to call home, Indianapolis. That is why we are investing in our young people. For all of the wonderful young people in the audience today, I want to encourage you to embrace in the summer an initiative that we have citywide called Project Indy, where we try to invest in our young people with meaningful summer job opportunities. For those who are 15 and 16 and 17 and 18, we want to provide our young people the opportunity to grow during the summer weeks in meaningful and responsible mentoring through job and work experience. And as was mentioned in the introduction, we are launching just this fall, Indy Achieves, which is designed to give those who have completed high school a better opportunity to seek greater education after high school. And in Indy Achieves, it is a program designed to provide grants and scholarship opportunities for the young people of Marion County to engage in higher education post-secondary educational opportunities at IUPUI and at Ivy Tech, so that our young people will be even better prepared to embrace the challenges of the 21st century economy. There is no greater investment, my friends, no greater investment we can make than in providing more opportunity and more growth for those who are young, our children, our grandchildren, because the future belongs to them, and we owe it to them. We owe it to them to provide as much of an opportunity for their future as we can give them. So let me close. Let me close today by sharing with you a principle, a precept, a radical command of my faith tradition. One of the most wonderful stories I learned as a young person in my faith. And it's a story that can be found in the Greek scriptures in so many different contexts. It is the story of Jesus of Nazareth, who was approached in the process of his ministry by a lawyer. Go figure. The lawyer had a question for Jesus. And the question was this: of all of your faith commandments, what is the greatest? What is the greatest commandment of all? And Jesus responds by saying, the greatest commandment of all is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all of your soul, and with all of your mind. And to love your neighbor as yourself. And my faith teaches me that I don't get to choose who neighbor is. I don't get to choose that my neighbor happens to look like me, worship like me, live like me. No. My faith teaches me that neighbor has already been chosen for me by a loving and gracious God who embraces each and every one of us. In my faith tradition, my scripture tells me that neighbor has been defined even as other. Neighbor is defined as stranger. Neighbor is defined as outcast. Neighbor is defined as different. Neighbor can even be defined as enemy. And I am radically commanded to love each and every neighbor as I do myself. I offer that to you for your consideration, because as we as a community embrace each other as neighbors and love neighbors with God's all-inclusive love and with God's all-inclusive radical commandment to justice for all, we will continue to build a more diverse, a more embracing, a more welcoming community that will be stronger, that will be more faithful, that will be better than even the community that we live in today. That, my friends, should be each and every one of our commandments as we leave this wonderful assembly today and as we anticipate gathering next year for the celebration of the 72nd National Chin Day. God bless you all. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Major Joe Hassett, for the wonderful and encouraging remarks. Atuchana chu kanun phung thom moi bol in mu sang nak chan asiriding asisian aya chin yu ya wazom ya pyata me chin phibare.
We will now present our Chin culture fashion show from our Chin youth. Please enjoy our beautiful traditional costume which represent each tribe.
zet le pham kim zedi in mu sak tu Indianapolis chin mi nau nan za te para lungoi na kan neng ve khat tren lungoi na ka za kan beng sakri pe kan lungoi tuk atu chana chu chin ram ha sangnak chan asidingi mai ebisak van hem sung sui upanak thon kan som.
Please welcome Mai Abisak Van Him Sui to sing our Chin national anthem.
Ram lian e sang van hai lâu can ram te kan chana zim bang kho na ser chang se lo lai ram e ram zi yang se lai ram e va boy le min sang kan cha na za ten lai siang lo mo ram te chan kara nu thum zu ngai bang ne ram le mo ti le ko no shim ba se se lo sang vang e kan leng lai e kan ram e ni thar e a chuang chang e sai se me la mo e thang hun ba ru lung ka me la we ram zung sar le lu lo lai ram e sang a thi u lo sang e china e kan chia la e jem sere kan pi le po la e ro su lai ram me ta chua sa thum lo lai ram me ba boy le min sang kan cha la za jen lai siang lo mo ram te chan ka ra nu thum su lai ba ne ram le mo ti le ko no shem ba se se sang vang e kan leng lai e lai ram e va boy le min sang kan cha na za ten lai siang lo mo ram te kan chana zin ba ho na ser chang se lo ram le mo ti le ko no shim ba se se lo tu su e lung tu e ne ching ha sang vang e kan leng lai e ching ha sang
Mai Abisak Van Him Sui sinin lunglom nang tam pi kan ngai atu chu atu pum kan Chin National Day to nak ding cha a akan sponsor tu le volunteer in akan bom tu upat pek nak ding cha a CCI Secretary SME Pastor Van Chakam Thang ne cha narak pe nak chan salai. We will now proceed with the recognition of our Chin National Day sponsors and volunteers. Please welcome Pastor Vanta Gampang, Secretary of Chin Community of Indiana, to the stage. Following this recognition, we will have another Chin cultural dance performing Cheiro and Cheilam.
Sile tan thal tan sung nong petu pathian hasabi gamin thang thasakau se Chin center dan thai di bantuk se kum fatinte ni fatinte in bom tu tampi volunteer tampi kan nei cholong salawin Chin center anun kho nak dinga rian tun tu staff member tong tampi kan nei machu CCI upan ha ni lompi nak cha tin atu he award te kan han to nak salai BD member po khazang fa ten mi chunga rakai ta ding boy khrim som na board of director member po khachunga rakai lo chun vice president ni khan laksong ka pek pek te lai tu ta na hin volunteer hitam pi kan nei ha na ten an za pi ten pek tu ok that lo cha hin an za pi te IO tu dinga menung panthi tu kan team ha e chun chun hu a chun kan staff member po kan hon pek ten hala ti kan chim ta ka do tu ta na kan la mi phun chung jong tampi ai pe min chon mi phun dang chung jong an tampi kan bom tun chun hala ka chun an ma za pi IO tu dinga phat na ka senior Merrill and team, will you please come up on stage and accept this award as a token of our appreciation. Ama he Cynthia Merrill and team tin se via Chin Center kan bom peng tun se ku beng bun som hau se. Thank you so much, Cynthia. Since Harvey and Happy is not here today, I would like to our ED to come up on stage and accept on behalf of them. Ani Harvey the Happy in sie, ani upada un si cha khan, khosik po in Florida an by dorta, thal pawa hen akan bom tun se, an dat kholo cha kan ED ni akan lapiak mi se. Chon kha an ma pahi kha, volunteer vil te akan bom min ha IO in pek mi se. Chin Center volunteer rami vilte nula panha siang hak chian ha nan zapi chunga kan lom tuk ti kha kan thin lung tak ten hon chim kan du mi se atu chu Chin Center kan keng ruang ru asimin ha kan staff member kan rian tun tu pol hon pek nak chan salai pakhat naka akan bom tu ka zona kan farnu dali tha kha chunga rakai lo laksong te kan to mi rakan chaw hang dingin kanin som dali lenga a busy de surwa chan kan hon khan cha kan se asia chun dali un lo chun pahina ka hika zona Gina, would you please come up on stage and accept our reward as a token of our appreciation? Thanks for what you've been doing for our community and thanks for your hard work. Ma Gina se part time in South Piak and bo mi tu full time in akan tuam piak chang tu se. Thank you, Gina. It's over here. Yeah. Sorry. Next atu Chin Center coordinator akan tuam piak mi kazona akan bau chan tak tak mi kan kan pa Henry Bichung zang faten state chung ara ka din boy krim kan som kazona sing pa ne piak piak la kazona hin sala ani hi coordinator se Chin Center nakal po wa chun boy ngain akan bom tu ase ti khaun chim gado select kan lom next zapi ni kan thai mi alar hu ha lo mi actor nak alar de mi Pu Moses chunga ra kai dingen kan som Pu Moses an thai ban token Chin Center atun kan keng ruang ru tak tak se chan sau pi kan mi phun cha he chatia rian akan kol piak mi Pu Moses se achung kan lom tok and last but not least our executive director Daniel, will you please come up on stage? Ma hekan EDC executive director se a busy tak tak tu he I nak san jong nei hu halloween kan mi phun cha he chatia kan bom tu kan nu pakhat asi to chon ani he nan ban thai na dinga he ka zon kri fa bui a mi se ka zon Mark, would you please stand up I'm sorry. Pastor Matthias, right? Would you please stand up? May pasal si hikaw dong krifa bu pastor city dong ka. Hon simta kado. All right. Ka. Dali pansang mo. Dali, if you're here, please come up on stage. Dali he atulewa part time akan bom tu si siang ka leu mi siminaute se a fel tak mi kan bau chan tak mi a city council kado dali ka jon na hin kai lo rakan lapiak dengan kan som. Sile nan zapi chungum nakan nei board director Paul ni kan dir kam na tilang tam nak chan hunle kan hondir mi se a hinu male zonga an sina hen bob nakal kho peng se chin center rak ludak chuako thalang ro kan pek nao nan het nak po zonga bom hal kho se chun hur ka zongen thacham nak zongen thalang rak kan pek lamang nau ti kha an zapi a hon chim kadu mi se nan zapi chong kan lom boi pan chuan ang pe na se. Yeah, we're good.
Tampi kan lungoi tu sun ni tiang tua ding tampi tuan ding tampi in sang thu hla le ma pumpak na tuan tampi laka kan mi phun sanga nan chan nan pek nan chan sung loi nan peng mi za te para kan lungoi to ka si tia mi pi ni kan lo sim du atu chana chu chin nun phung lam apan hi na kan zau nak chan star reading zabeng nak thon kan huak chau pe.
We will now present another performance called Chaitro Dance and Chaitlam. Chaitro is usually performed on the occasion of Buza Ai, which means bumper harvest and individual family. It is not a community dance, but a dance performed by a few selected girls with exceptional skills. It is performed in marriage ceremonies on the merrymakings to celebrate success.
Bye.
chin la mozerim hu saktu chiminau pol para tampi lungoi na kan nei zang faten alut le aswak kan tam zet ruanga kan lut le kan swak kha ra ring deuten inum sak dinga zang fa kan lo deal
Atu Chanchu, Ganchin Community of Indiana Executive Director SME, Daniel Gredney, Chin Senator Gong, Tang Halternak, Akantua Nakchan, Asilai. Please welcome Chin Community of Indiana Executive Director Daniel Gren onto the stage.
Hello and thank you. I just want to say Happy Chin National Day. Well, it is my honor and privilege to serve as the executive director at the Chin community of Indiana. Since my time here about 7 months ago, I have learned so much about the Chin community. And it has been an honor serving every single day to meet the needs that every single person in the community has. There have been a lot of exciting additions to the Chin Center in 2018, and we have even bigger plans for our future. Now, unfortunately, I do not have enough time today to tell you about everything that we have accomplished in 2018 and everything that we dream of doing in 2019 and beyond. But I do plan on highlighting a few exciting things that we have done in the 2018 and some of our exciting plans for 2019. So this past year, we have added 3 staff members. You have already been introduced to them a little bit earlier today. We have Gina, who handles all of our social services, Dolly, who handles, helps and assists with employment and just about everything else, and myself, who I am here to represent the community and everything that you need to do, and helping to make those connections between the American community and the Chin community, and making sure that we are able to integrate into society. So I just wanted to also let you know about a few exciting things that we have coming up into the 2019. We hope to add a few new staff members. If you come into the Chin Center any day of the week, you will notice that we are extremely busy. So we need to add staff members, and most importantly, we would like to give an opportunity for all of you young people out in the audience today, and even those that are watching at home, or maybe friends of yours that you may know. By coming and serving and being a part of the Chin community, you will be able to have a great learning experience through an internship program. So I just wanted to extend that offer for all of the young people out here. If you would like to know more information about our internship opportunity, please visit our CCI booth out in the area where you came in. I also wanted to thank some of our ongoing supporters of the Chin community. I know that we had heard from them earlier on in the program, but I just wanted to mention that again. We're so grateful for Jeff Lake and for the Rotary Club leaders and all of the members of the Rotary Club Foundation for believing in us and supporting us when we need. I also want to thank and acknowledge Dr. Virginia Kane, who is not able to be here with us, and Marty Hadley, who you have heard from earlier today. They have been with us from the beginning. And without the support of Marion County Health Department, we would not be where we are today in the Chin community in the southern Indianapolis area. So thank you again, our honored guest. And last but not least, I would like to thank the senior pastor, Wayne Murray, of Grace Assembly of God for graciously allowing us to host this amazing event here in this church. So thank you again, Pastor Wayne Murray. I know I have a lot of thanks before I get to a lot of the things that we do, but I did not want to go without thanking our diamond sponsors, the ones that helped make this event possible. IMCU Bank, Indiana Members Credit Union. If you can just stand up, just so we can acknowledge you. We thank you for your daily support. And I say daily because it's not just a one-time support, but they are involved in doing so many things with the Chin Center and the Chin community. So we thank you, and we are honored to have you as our guest. I also wanted to acknowledge the executives with IAF. If you can please stand up as well. As you know, employment is one of our strong points within the Chin Center. In IAF, they employ many of our Chin people in their wonderful organization and company. So thank you again, and we are honored that you are here. Okay, now I get to brag a little bit. I will try to keep my bragging down to a few moments. So in 2018, we have had an incredible year. We do 3 main things at the Chin Center. One of those things is social services. Gina, who you met earlier, is the head of our social service area. And I'm glad to announce that we have served over 2,100 people last year in helping them with various needs. Now, it's too much for me to name or even list all the things that we do at the Chin Center, so I just put a few things up on the screen. But one thing I wanted to point out was that last year alone, Gina, with the assistance of our Chin Center staff, we were able to help save or recover almost $1 million for the Chin people. Those things would have been, yeah, that's amazing, right? I put some of the examples up there. That would have been stuff like recovered fines, medical bills, overcharges into your apartments. I just want to say this for one moment. If at any moment that you are experiencing any trouble, you can always come find us at the Chin Center, and we will help you to do whatever it is that you need. And we are glad to serve you, and we are glad to make connections for you. In 2019, this year, we hope that we can expand our current social services. And by saying this, I'm excited to announce we have a new partnership with lawyers and a law firm that is actually here in the audience and in our sponsorship. So, David Henn, will you please stand up? He represents the law firm that we are working with exclusively, so I gladly announce that if you have any legal needs, whether it's immigration, criminal, civil, anything, David's law firm can handle it all, and they will be available through our social services department by appointment, and in the soon future, we will have them coming in as well on certain given days. So, another thing that I am excited to announce in the future, with the help of Marion County Health Department, again, we would like to announce that we were going to be getting a grant to also help for those who are most in need with legal services. So this will be like a financial assistance, again, for those who are most in need. And also, we would like to, in the future, extend our services to help with transportation, our medical cost needs as well. It's pretty exciting. I know that you should clap about that right there. Another thing that we do is employment. I know that every single person in this room probably knows who Moses is. I don't know where he is right now, but he's back there. He has been a real superstar for over 17 years, helping the community to find employment. And he did not disappoint last year. We have helped over 5,000 people coming into the Chin Center searching for a job. And we were able to successfully place over 1,100 people into employment, whether it was part-time or full-time positions. And I'm also excited to add that last year we were adding career opportunities for people to expand their horizons and workforce. And in 2019, we have some good goals for our employment. We are working with certain organizations and companies that will come in and help with resume writing skills and mock interview skills to help our young people to be more employable in the workforce. And I also am happy to announce that we will be offering more career-oriented positions and internship opportunities. So if you are looking for a job, or maybe you have just finished college, or you are in college, come see us at the Chin Center, and we will help locate that perfect position for you. That's exciting too. Last but not least, I'm almost done, I know, education programs. It's all about education. In 2018, we added several new education programs. And in addition to our ESL program and our citizenship classes, we added additional classes. We honored one of our amazing volunteers, Cynthia Morell, who helped start a school engagement program, which is meant for parents so that they can help understand the education system in America. And that program will be launching again in April really soon. And then we also had worked with Marion County Health Department and starting up a safe sleep class. And we were working with law enforcement, and I do not want to not recognize our wonderful police officers who serve us every single day. So can you please stand up so we can honor you? I waited for this moment to honor you because you have done so much, Tom Vaughn and your team. And we even have some IMPD officers, Sherry Mullins and Frank Miller in the audience as well. I'm not sure where you are, but we just want to honor you for all the hard work that you do every single day for our people and your community. So thank you. And with that being said, our police officers are committed to our community. They're committed to educating us. And with that, we had started a program called Chin Academy, where people can learn about different law enforcement issues, and we were doing these workshops, and we will be launching them again this year and working closely with Southport Police Department and IMPD as well. So thank you again. And I promise this is the last slide of my presentation. So in 2019, we have some exciting things coming up that we are adding to our programs. I know, there's so many things I can't even put up on the screen. So we are gonna be adding all the things that you see on the screen, plus in addition to that, there will be support groups for mothers who are breastfeeding, support groups for parents with autistic children, just to name a few. We will be having money management classes taught by local financial institution experts, substance abuse and mental health support groups and treatment programs, which are highly needed in our community. So we just want to thank every single person and encourage you to come into the Chin Center, be a part of the programs that we are doing. And I just want to thank you again for allowing me to represent the Chin community of Indiana. And I am excited for a bright future for our community. Thank you again.
Thank you, Danielle, for a wonderful presentation. Do don't me like Jin Sempi Ulenau Paul, Atuchana Ju, Chin mi punni shranga, Leije Zedi, Kansomi, Kwalian, Salai, Ngai Saki, Tulatoi, Simna, Kandrun Nading. Salai Ngai Sakju, March Nisha, Tongkat Zakwa, Som Rukumga, Lungtum Kwa, Matupi Township, Chin Staya, Swak. Phim chiam nak azir san mi chu Dan Lam Asi Yangon University in LLB Bachelors of Laws Angatu Asi Salai Ngai Sak chu Township Judge Chin National League for Democracy Party General Secretary Legal Aid Program Myanmar Manager Arak Tuan Datu Le Kum Thong Ni Lei Nga In Kum Thong Ni Lei Ruk Tiang Union Peace Dialogue Joint Committee member Arak Tuan Datu Asi Kum Thong Ni Kum Nga In Tu Sun Tiang Legal Association Myanmar Council of Churches Secretary Legal Advisor Myanmar Baptist Convention and Myanmar Council of Churches Sise Kum Thong Ni Lei Ni In Tu Sun Ni Tiang Tamadi Legal Aid Foundation General Secretary Le Kum Thong Ni Lei Li In Tu Sun Ni Tiang Chin League for Democracy Party Chairman Tuan Re Rau Tu Asi Atu Jana Chu Upanak Thon Mai Lama Chin Punpini Tusimnak In Nei Sak Dinga Salai Ngai Sak Chu Upanak Thon Kan Som Asi.
At this time, we would like to welcome our guest of honor, Chairman of Chin League for Democracy Party in Myanmar, Salai Ngai Sak, to the stage.
အားလုံးမင်္ဂလာပါဒီနေ့82ခုနှစ်မြောက်ချင်းမျိုးသားနေ့ခမ်းနားမှာဒီမှာရှိနေကြတဲ့ CCI တာဝန်ရှိကောင်းဆောင်များချင်းမျိုးသားအပေါင်းတို့ကနေဖိတ်ကြားတဲ့အပြင်ကျွန်တော်ကိုချင်းမျိုးသားနေ့ဖြစ်ပေါ်လာပုံနဲ့ပတ်သက်တဲ့သမိုင်းကြောင်းဝင်ခါရတဲ့အခွင့်ကိုပေးတဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့် CCI ခေါင်းဆောင်ကြီးတာဝန်ရှိပုဂ္ဂိုလ်များနဲ့တော့အားလုံးကိုအထူးကျေးဇူးတင်ရှိတဲ့အကြောင်းပဏာမပြောကြားလိုပါတယ်စောစောတင်ပြတဲ့အတိုင်းပဲကျွန်တော်ကတော့လက်ရှိချင်းဒီမိုကရေစီဖွဲ့ချုပ်ရဲ့ဥက္ကဋ္ဌတာဝန်ကိုယူရတဲ့အပြင်ချင်းပါတီ3ပါတီပေါင်းစည်းတဲ့ချင်းမျိုးသားဒီမိုကရေစီဖွဲ့ချုပ်ရဲ့ဥက္ကဋ္ဌအဖွဲ့ဝင်တူလည်းဖြစ်ပါတယ်ကျွန်တော်တို့ချင်းလူမျိုးများဟာအားလုံးသိကြတဲ့အတိုင်းပဲသမိုင်းကြောင်းနဲ့ရိုးရာဓလေ့မှုထုံတန်းရိုးရာရည်ကြီးမှုဘာသာစကားကြွယ်ဝတဲ့လူမျိုးတစ်မျိုးဖြစ်တဲ့အပြင်နေမီပိုင်ဆိုင်တဲ့လူမျိုးတစ်မျိုးလည်းဖြစ်တာအားလုံးသိဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒါအပြင်လူမျိုးတစ်မျိုးအနေနဲ့ချင်းလူမျိုးရဲ့တန်ဖိုးတွေများစွာရှိခဲ့တာကိုတွေ့ရတယ်ချင်းလူမျိုးရဲ့တန်ဖိုးကိုကဘာမှာအထင်ရှားပြသခဲ့တဲ့အခါမှာစစ်တပ်မှာတော့၎င်းလူအဖွဲ့အစည်းတီးတီးမှာအထင်ရှားပြသခဲ့တာတွေ့ရတယ်ချင်းတန်ဖိုးတွေထဲကကောက်နှုတ်ဖော်ပြရရင်တော့ချင်းလူမျိုးတွေဟာမိမိရှိတဲ့နေရာမှာယူသားပွင့်လင်းမှုမိမိကိုယုံကြည်အားကိုးမှုလွတ်လပ်မှုကိုတန်ဖိုးထားတတ်မှုနဲ့တခြားလူမျိုးတွေမှာတွေ့ရခဲ့တဲ့ချင်းလူမျိုးမှာပဲတွေ့ရတတ်တဲ့တန်ဖိုးကတော့မိမိတူးချင်းကိုတာဝန်ရတာမဟုတ်ပဲနဲ့တာဝန်ခံရတာမဟုတ်ပဲနဲ့မိမိရဲ့ဆွေမျိုးအတိုင်းအဝန်းရဲ့ကိစ္စတွေကိုပါတာဝန်ခံတာဝန်ယူရတဲ့လူမျိုးတစ်မျိုးဖြစ်ပါတယ်အင်္ဂလိပ်လက်အောက်မှာကြာရောက်ခင်ကလေးကကိုကြမာကိုကဖန်တီးခွင့်ရှိတဲ့ချင်းလူမျိုးများဟာ1940ခုနှစ်ရောက်တဲ့အခါမှာပြင်လုံစာချုပ်ကိုလက်မှတ်ထိုးခဲ့ပါတယ်ထိုးရတဲ့အကြောင်းရင်း၃ချက်ရှိပါတယ်အမျိုးသားတန်းတူရေးကိုယ်ပိုင်ပြဋ္ဌာန်းခွင့်နဲ့ကိုယ်ပိုင်အုပ်ချုပ်ခွင့်ကိုသဘောတူညီချက်ရတဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်
ချင်းလူမျိုးများဟာချင်းခေါင်းဆောင်များဟာရှမ်းခေါင်းဆောင်များကချင်ခေါင်းဆောင်များကျွန်တော်တို့ဗမာနယ်ကိုကိုစားပြုတဲ့ဗမာဆိုရခေါင်းဆောင်များနဲ့လက်မှတ်ထိုးပြီးတော့ပြည်တော်စုမြန်မာနိုင်ငံတော်ထဲကိုပါဝင်လာခဲ့တာဖြစ်ပါတယ်။တနည်းအားဖြင့်ပြောရရင်ဒီပြည်တော်စုမြန်မာနိုင်ငံတော်ကိုတိဆောက်တဲ့လူမျိုးတစ်မျိုးထူထောင်တဲ့လူမျိုးတစ်မျိုးအဖြစ်ကျွန်တော်တို့ယက်တီခဲ့တာဖြစ်ပါတယ်။သို့တော်ရလည်းအားလုံးသိတဲ့အတိုင်းပဲမြန်မာနိုင်ငံလွတ်လပ်ရေးရတဲ့အခါမှာလွတ်လပ်ရေးအခမ်းအနားတွေကိုရိုးရာရင်ကျေးမှုများနဲ့ကျင်းပတာလွဲလို့ပြည်ထောင်စုနဲ့အခမ်းအနားတွေကိုရိုးရာရင်ကျေးမှုတွေနဲ့ကျင်းပတာကလွဲလို့လွတ်လပ်ရေးရဲ့အနှစ်သာရပြည်ထောင်စုနေ့ရဲ့အနှစ်သာရတွေကိုကျွန်တော်တို့ယနေ့တိုင်းချင်းလူမျိုးများပါဝင်တိုင်းသားလူမျိုးများအားလုံးဟာပြည့်ပြည့်ဝဝမခံစားကြသေးဘူးဆိုတာအားလုံးသိဖြစ်ပါတယ်ကျွန်တော်ချင်းသမိုင်းအကြောင်းကိုပြန်ကြည့်တဲ့အခါမှာ1918ခုနှစ်ဖေဖော်ဝါရီလ20ရက်နေ့မှာကျွန်တော်ချင်းလူမျိုးမှာအရပ်ဖက်လူမှုအဖွဲ့အစည်းလို့ခေါ်လို့ရတဲ့ပထမဦးဆုံးချင်းအမျိုးသားပညာမြင့်တင်ရေးအဖွဲ့ဆိုတာပေါ်ပေါက်ခဲ့ပါတယ်ဒီလိုပေါ်ပေါက်ခဲ့တဲ့အပြင်1928ခုနှစ်မှာလည်းဖေဖော်ဝါရီလ20ရက်နေ့မှာနိုင်ငံရေးမှာဦးဆုံးလို့အဖွဲ့အစည်းတစ်ခုဖြစ်တဲ့ချင်းတောင်ညီညွတ်ရေးအဖွဲ့ကိုလည်းချင်းမျိုးသားခေါင်းဆောင်များဖွဲ့စည်းခဲ့ကြတာကိုတွေ့ရပါတယ်ဒီလို1928ဖွဲ့စည်းပြီးတဲ့အခါမှာချင်းအမျိုးသားတရားလုံးမျိုးနွယ်စုအားလုံးကိုခြုံငုံဖို့ဥတီလျက်1933မတ်လ24-25ရက်နေ့မှာလည်းပဲချင်းတောင်ညီညွတ်ရေးအဖွဲ့ကိုချင်းအမျိုးသားညီညွတ်ရေးအဖွဲ့ဆိုနာမည်ပြောင်းပြီးတော့နိုင်ငံရေးဥတီချက်များပြောင်းလဲခဲ့ပါတယ်ချင်းမျိုးသားညီညွတ်ရေးအဖွဲ့ဟာ1934ခုနှစ်စက်တင်ဘာလရောက်တဲ့အခါမှာကြတော့အင်္ဂလိပ်အစိုးရကိုယာစတန်6ချက်ပေးခဲ့ပါတယ်အဲဒီယာစတန်6ချက်ထဲမှာအရေးကြီးဆုံးချက်3ချက်ကိုဖော်ပြရရင်တော့အမျိုးသားတန်းတူရေးချင်းလူမျိုးများကိုဥပဒေကိုပြဋ္ဌာန်းပြီးတော့အဲ့ဒီဥပဒေနဲ့အုပ်ချုပ်ရေးချင်းမျိုးသားများလွတ်လပ်ရေးဆိုတဲ့အချက်3ချက်ပေါ်မှာဇာစတန်ကိုခြေခံပြီးတော့6ချက်ပေးပို့ခဲ့တာတွေ့ရပါတယ်1938ခုနှစ်ရောက်တဲ့အခါမှာကြတော့အင်္ဂလိပ်အစိုးရဟာဒါကိုလက်မခံတဲ့အပြင်ချင်းမျိုးသားခေါင်းဆောင်များကိုစောင့်ကြည့်တဲ့အထိဖမ်းဆီးလို့ပြင်ဆင်တဲ့အထိရောက်လာတဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်ကံပလက်မြို့မှာလူထုခေါင်းဆောင်များဥဆောင်ပြီးတော့ချင်းလူထု3000ကျော်ကကန့်ကွက်ဆန္ဒပြပြီးတော့ဆန္ဒတပိတ်မှောက်ခဲ့တဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်ကျွန်တော်တို့အင်္ဂလိပ်ဆိုရရောနေအထိထွက်ပြေးတင်းရှောင်ရတဲ့အထိရောက်ခဲ့ပါတယ်ဒီလိုအခြေအနေကနေ1940ရောက်တဲ့အခါမှာကြတော့ချင်းမျိုးသားခေါင်းဆောင်များကိုလိုက်လံဖမ်းဆီးပြီးတော့ဖေဖော်ဝါရီလထဲမှာပဲ20ရက်နေ့မှာပဲချင်းမျိုးသားခေါင်းဆောင်တွေကိုစတင်ဖမ်းဆီးပြီးတော့တူဦးပြီးတူဦးအကျဉ်းချခဲ့တဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်ဖေဖော်ဝါရီလဟာချင်းမျိုးသားများအတွက်တမိုင်းမှာတိုက်ဆိုင်မှုမတော်တဆမဟုတ်ဘဲနဲ့အမျိုးသားရေးလှုပ်ရှားမှုနိုင်ငံရေးမှာလှုပ်ရှားမှုနဲ့ဆက်ဆက်နေတဲ့နေ့တစ်နေ့လတလဖြစ်တာကိုကျွန်တော်တွေ့ခဲ့ရပါတယ်ပြည်လွန်စာချုပ်ရမြန်မာနိုင်ငံလွတ်လပ်ရေးရလို့1948ခုနှစ်ရောက်တဲ့အခါမှာချင်းဝိတေတာတိုင်းညီလာခံကိုကျွန်တော်ဖလန်းမြို့မှာဖေဖော်ဝါရီလ19ရက်နေ့ကနေ22ရက်နေ့အထိကျင်းပခဲ့တာကိုတွေ့ရတယ်ပြည်သူ9000ကျော်တက်ရောက်ပြီးတော့ချင်းပြည်သူလူထုကိုယ်တိုင်ရွေးချယ်တဲ့ကိုယ်စားလှယ်ရနဲ့ချင်းတောင်ကိုအုပ်ချုပ်ဖို့ဆိုတဲ့အဆိုကိုချင်းလူထု9000ကျော်ကတငီတငက်တက်ထောက်ခံကြလို့ချင်းဝိတေတာတိုင်းညီလာခံဟာဒီမိုကရေစီကိုချင်းလူမျိုးများကိုယ်တိုင်အကောင့်ထဲဖို့ဆုံးဖြတ်တဲ့တမိုင်းဝင်နေ့တစ်နေ့ဖြစ်ခဲ့ပါတယ်1950ခုနှစ်အောက်တိုဘာလ9ရက်နေ့ရောက်တဲ့အခါမှာတော့ချင်းရေးရာကောင်စီကနေချင်းလူမျိုးရဲ့တမိုင်းကျောင်းမှာနိုင်ငံရေးလှုပ်ရှားမှုအမျိုးသားရေးလှုပ်ရှားမှုမှာအမြဲတစေဆက်ဆက်မှုဖြစ်နေတဲ့ဖေဖော်ဝါရီလကိုအကြောင်းပြုပြီးတော့ဖေဖော်ဝါရီလ20ရက်နေ့ကိုမြည်ပွပြီးတော့ချင်းမျိုးသားနေ့လို့အဆိုပြုထောက်ခံမှုနဲ့တတ်မှတ်ပြီးတော့ချင်းမျိုးသားနေ့ကိုစတင်တတ်မှတ်ခဲ့တာဖြစ်ပါတယ်1948ခုနှစ်ဖလန်းညီလာခံကိုအခြေခံပြီးတော့အဲ့ဒီနှစ်ကစပြီးတော့ရည်တွက်တဲ့ခါမှာကျွန်တော်တို့ချင်းမျိုးသားနေ့ဟာယနေ့အထိကျွန်တော်တို့ 80ခုနှစ်မြောက်သောချင်းမျိုးသားနေ့ကိုကျွန်တော်ကျင်းပနိုင်တာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ကျွန်တော်ချင်းမျိုးသားများဟာလူမျိုးတစ်မျိုးဖြစ်တဲ့အားလျော်စွာကိုကြမာကိုဖန်တီးတဲ့လူမျိုးကိုသမိုင်းကိုရေးတဲ့လူမျိုးကိုယုံကြည်အားကိုးတဲ့လူမျိုးဖြစ်ခဲ့တယ်ဆိုတာအားလုံးသိဖြစ်ပါတယ်သို့တော့ပြည်တော်စုမြန်မာနိုင်ငံထဲကိုရောက်လာလို့ကျွန်တော်တို့ရောက်လာတဲ့အခါမှာချင်းတွေရဲ့အမျိုးသားနိုင်ငံရေးလှုပ်ရှားမှုတွေကိုအတိမတ်မပြုလို့တဲ့ဗမာအစိုးရဆက်ဆက်ခေါင်းဆောင်တွေခါပါလင်ကမန်ခက်မှာပြင်1956ကနေ58ထိချင်းမျိုးသားနေ့ကိုဖျက်ဆီးဖို့အကြိမ်ကြိမ်ကြိုးပမ်းခဲ့တာကိုတွေ့ရပါတယ်ဒေါ်လာရေးကောင်စီအစိုးရတက်လာပြီးတော့ဦးနေဝင်းအာဏာသိမ်းတဲ့ခါမှာလည်းပဲမဆလာလန်းစင်ပါတီလက်အောက်မှာချင်းအမျိုးသားနေ့ကိုပယ်ဖျက်ပြီးတော့ချင်းပြည်နယ်နေ့ဖြစ်ကျင်းပဖို့အကြိမ်ကြိမ်ဖိအားပေးခံရတာကိုတွေ့ရပါတယ်နဝတာခက်မှလည်းစစ်ဆိုရခက်မှလည်းပဲချင်းပြည်နယ်နေ့ချင်းဝိတေတာတိုင်းအနေနဲ့ကျင်းပဖို့တော့မှခွင့်ပြုမပေးဘဲနဲ့ကျွန်တော်တို့တွေဟာကျောင်းသားအဖွဲ့အစည်းတွေမြို့ဖတွေနေနဲ့မိတက်နိုင်တဲ့လောက်ချင်းမျိုးသားနေ့ကိုနီးမျိုးစုံနဲ့ကျင်းပခဲ့ကြပါတယ်ကျွန်တော်ဒီလိုမျိုးအခြေအနေရောက်နေတာဟာလည်းပဲကျွန်တော်တို့မြမသမိုင်းကျောင်းမှာငကိုကမိရဲ့ကိုကြမာကိုဖန်တီးခွင့်ကိုငကိုကမိရဲ့လွတ်လပ်မှုကိုငကိုကမိလုတ်ပိုင်ခွင့်လက်ထဲမှာရှိနာတွေကိုလက်လွတ်ဆုံးရှုံးနေတာကိုပြသနေတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ချင်းလူမျိုးတွေမှာအုပ်ချုပ်နိုင်မှုစွမ်းရည်ရှိတယ်ချင်းလူမျိုးတွေမှာဥဆောင်နိုင်တဲ့ပညာရည်ချင်းရှိတယ်ချင်းလူမျိုးတွေမှာတင်ကြားသွန်သင်ပေးနိုင်တဲ့ပညာရည်ချင်းရှိတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ယနေ့ချင်းလူမျိုးတွေဟာယခင်ကချင်းလူမျိုးတွေတန်ဖိုးလို့ဖော်ပြခဲ့တဲ့မိကိုယုံကြည်အားကိုးမှုရော့ကျနေတယ်မိမ့်နေတယ်ငကိုကလွတ်လပ်မှုကိုတန်ဖိုးထားတဲ့လူမျိုးကယခုဆိုရင်သူတစ်ပါးလက်အောက်ခံမှာနေရတာကိုပြင်လှင်ပျော်ပိုက်နေတဲ့ဝန်းနေပွေရအခြေအနေတွေလည်းရောက်နေတာကိုကျွန်တော်တွေ့နေရတယ်ဒီလိုမျိုးအခြေအနေရောက်ရှိနေတဲ့ဟာဘာကြောင့်လဲလို့စမ်းစစ်တဲ့အခါမှာကျွန်တော်ချင်းလူမျိုးထဲမှာလုတ်ပိုင်ခွင့်လက်လွတ်ဆုံးရှုံးရလို့လုတ်ပိုင်ခွင့်ရှိတဲ့လူမျိုးတွေကိုအထင်ကြီးတဲ့စိတ်သက်ခါကျွန်တော်ချင်းလူမျိုးတွေမှာတဖြည်းဖြည်းကြီးထွားလာနေပြီဆိုတာကိုသတိပြုမိရတယ်တွေ့ရကျွန်တော်တို့ဟာယခင်ကမိကိုယုံကြည်အားကိုးတဲ့လူမျိုးကနေတခြားလူမျိုးကိုအထင်ကြီးတဲ့စိတ်ဓာတ်တွေတခြားလူမျိုးပေါ်မှာမိခိုလိုတဲ့စိတ်ဓာတ်တွေတခြားလူမျိုးရဲ့ခိုင်းတာကိုပဲလုပ်လို့တဲ့စိတ်ဓာတ်တွေကျွန်တော်တို့စီမှာထွန်းကားလာတွေကိုတွေ့ရတော့ဒီဟာတွေကိုကျွန်တော်ဘယ်လိုကုစားရမလဲဆိုတဲ့အချက်ခါယနေ့ချင်းမျိုးသားခေါင်းဆောင်များချင်းဘာသာရေးခေါင်းဆောင်များချင်းလူမှုရေးဖွဲ့ခေါင်းဆောင်များကအပြေရှာဖို့အနေထားရောက်ပြီဖြစ်ပါတယ်အမှန်တကယ်ပြောရရင်တော့ချင်းမျိုးသားနေ့ဟာချင်းဝိတေတာတိုင်းနေ့ချင်းပြည်နယ်နေ့နဲ့မတူပါဘူးချင်းဝိတေတာတိုင်းနေ့ဟာ1948ခုနှစ်49ခုနှစ်ဖွဲ့စည်းအုပ်ချုပ်ပုံအခြေခံဥပဒေကိုစက်တင်ဘာလ24ရက်နေ့မှာအတည်ပြုပြဋ္ဌာန်းတဲ့နေ့မှာချင်းဝိတေတာတိုင်းနေ့ရတဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်စက်တင်ဘာ24ရက်နေ့ဟာချင်းဝိတေတာတိုင်းနေ့ဖြစ်ပါတယ်ချင်းပြည်နယ်နေ့ဆိုတာလည်းပဲ1984ခုနှစ်ဖွဲ့စည်းပုံအခြေခံဥပဒေကိုအတည်ပြုတဲ့ဇန်နဝါရီလ3ရက်နေ့ဟာချင်းပြည်နယ်နေ့ဖြစ်ပါတယ်သူတစ်ပါးသတ်မှတ်ပေးတဲ့နေ့တာလင်ဖြစ်ပါတယ်ချင်းမျိုးသားနေ့ကတော့ချင်းမျိုးသားခေါင်းဆောင်များတဲ့ဘိုးဘေးခေါင်းဆောင်များကိုယ်တိုင်မိအသက်ကိုစတေးပြီးတော့နစ်နာခံပြီးတော့တမိုင်းမှတ်တိုင်ကိုစိုက်ထူခဲ့တဲ့ချင်းမျိုးသားတွေကိုယ်တိုင်ဖန်တီးခဲ့တဲ့နေ့ထူးနေ့မြတ်တမိုင်းဝင်နေ့ဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒါကြောင့်ချင်းမျိုးသားနေ့ဟာချင်းပြည်နယ်တစ်ခုတည်းနဲ့မဆိုင်ဘဲနဲ့ချင်းမျိုးသားအားလုံးနဲ့ဆိုင်တယ်ချင်းဝိတေတာတိုင်းနေ့နဲ့ချင်းပြည်နယ်နေ့ဟာချင်းပြည်နယ်တွင်းမှာနေထိုင်ကြတဲ့ချင်းလူမျိုးများနဲ့တာလင်သက်ဆိုင်တယ်ချင်းမျိုးသားနေ့ဟာကာကွယ်ဖို့စောင့်ထိန်ဖို့ဘယ်သူတွေမှာတာဝန်ရှိတယ်လဲဆိုရင်ပြည်ထောင်စုမြန်မာနိုင်ငံတော်တွင်းမှာရှိနေတဲ့ချင်းလူမျိုးများနဲ့တာမကဘူးကဘာရက်မှာရှိနေတဲ့ချင်းလူမျိုးသားအားလုံးနဲ့သက်ဆိုင်တဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်ယနေ့ကဘာရက်မှာချင်းမျိုးသားတွေကိုကျင်းပကြတာတွေ့ရတိုးတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီချင်းမျိုးသားနေ့ဟာခက်ဆက်ဆက်မှာအစိုးရခေါင်းဆောင်ကြီးများကဖျက်လို့ဖျက်ဆီးလုပ်ခဲ့တဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့် မင်းမင်းပြောက်ွယ်လူနေပါရောက်တဲ့အချိန်နဲ့ရှိခဲ့တာကိုသင်ခန်းစာယူပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်ရှေ့ဘယ်လိုဆက်သွားကြမလဲလူမျိုးတစ်မျိုးဟာအခြားလူမျိုးတစ်မျိုးရဲ့တမိုင်းကြောင်းအခြားလူမျိုးတစ်မျိုးရဲ့အမျိုးသားလက္ခဏာအခြားလူမျိုးတစ်မျိုးရဲ့တမိုင်းမှတ်တိုင်ကိုလုံးဝပြောက်ွယ်အောင်တော့ဖျက်ဆီးလို့မရပါဘသူတွေပေါ်မှာမူတည်နေတယ်လဲဆိုရင်ကျွန်တော်တို့ချင်းမျိုးသားများကိုယ်တိုင်ကရိုးရာဓလေ့ထုံတန်းဘာသာစကားချင်းဓလေ့ထုံတန်းတွေကိုတန်ဖိုးမထားတဲ့နေ့ချင်းအမျိုးသားလက္ခဏာကိုတန်ဖိုးမထားတဲ့နေ့ချင်းအမျိုးသားနေ့ကိုတန်ဖိုးမထားတဲ့နေ့မှာချင်းအမျိုးသားနေ့နဲ့ချင်းအမျိုးသားလက္ခဏာများလုံးဝပြောက်ကွယ်သွားမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒါကြောင့်ကျွန်တော်တို့ပုံမှန်သာလင်မူတည်တယ်ကျွန်တော်တို့ကိုယ်တိုင်လာတင်တိဆောက်သူဖြစ်ရမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ကျွန်တော်တမိုင်းကြောင်းရခံခဲ့ရတဲ့ဟာတွေမလတ်မလတ်နဲ့ခိုးကြောင်ကိုဟနဲ့လောက်ခဲ့ရတဲ့ချင်းမျိုးသားနေ့ဟာယနေ့ဆိုရင်ကျွန်တော်တို့ကဘာနဲ့အဝန်းမြန်မာပြည်မှာလွတ်လွတ်လပ်လွတ်ခဲ့ရပါတယ်လွတ်နိုင်တဲ့အခွင့်ရရှိပါတယ်ဒီမှာဆိုရင်ကျွန်တော်တို့1988အရေးခင်းကနဲ့အမျိုးသားတပ်ဦးဆိုတဲ့ချင်းမျိုးသားတပ်ဦးဖွဲ့စည်းခဲ့ပြီးတော့2012ခုနှစ်မှာမြန်မာနိုင်ငံအစိုးရနဲ့ဒုတိယအကြိမ်တွေ့ဆုံဆွေးနွေးပွဲမှာကျွန်တော်ချင်းမျိုးသားနေ့ဟာကျွန်တော်ရဲ့အမျိုးသားနေ့အဖြစ်တမိုင်းမှတ်တိုင်ဖြစ်တဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်လွတ်လပ်စွာတရားဝင်ကျင်းပနိုင်ဖို့ကိုဆွေးနွေးညှိနှိုင်းမှုလုပ်တဲ့အတွက်ယနေ့ဆိုရင်ကျွန်တော်တို့နေရာတိုင်းမှာလွတ်လပ်စွာချင်းမျိုးသားနေ့ကနဲ့ချင်းပြည်နယ်နေ့ပြောင်းစရာမလိုဘဲနဲ့လှုပ်ဆောင်နိုင်တဲ့အခွင့်အရေးရှိလာတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒါဟာကျွန်တော်တို့ကိုယ်တိုင်တည်ဆောက်လို့ကျွန်တော်တို့ကိုယ်တိုင်ကြိုးစားခဲ့လို့ကျွန်တော်ချင်းမျိုးတို့တအူညီကိုမောင်နှမတွေရဲ့ကြိုးစားအားထုတ်မှုချင်းပြည်သူလူထုရဲ့ကြိုးစားအားထုတ်မှုမှာရလတ်ဖြစ်ပါတယ်။တမိုင်းကြောင်းအရလက်1966ခုနှစ်မှာချင်းပြည်နယ်နေ့အဖြစ်အတင်းအဓမ္မကျင်းပဖို့ပြုလုပ်တဲ့အခါမှာဦးဝမ်ဒုကမောင်ကိုတိုင်ဦးဆောင်ပြီးတော့နိုင်ငံတော်အဆင့်ထိကန့်ကွက်ပြီးတော့အသက်ကိုစတေးပြီးတော့ကာကွယ်မယ်လို့စိန်ခေါ်လိုက်တဲ့အခါမှာနောက်ဆုံးနိုင်ငံတော်ကအလျှော့ပေးပြီးတော့ချင်းမျိုးသားနေ့ထိပြန်ကျင်းပခွင့်ပြုခဲ့ရပါတယ်1989ခုနှစ်မှာလည်းအလားတူပါပဲထပ်မံပြီးတော့ချင်းပြည်နယ်နေ့ပဲကျင်းပဖို့ပြုလုပ်တဲ့အခါမှာဦးမောင်လင်းကဦးဆောင်ပြီးတော့မြန်မာဆိုရှယ်လစ်လမ်းစဉ်ပါတီဘိုကော်မတီထိရဲဝံ့စာရေးပြီးတော့ကာကွယ်ပါမယ်ကျွန်တော်တို့ပြည်သူလူထုဆန္ဒမဟုတ်ဘူးလို့စာရေးတဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်နိုင်ငံတော်ကနောက်ဆုံးချင်းမျိုးသားနေ့အထိပြန်လည်ကျင်းပခွင့်ပြီးတဲ့အထိဖြစ်လာခဲ့ပါတယ်ဒါကြောင့်သမိုင်းကြောင်းကိုကျွန်တော်လေ့လာတဲ့အခါမှာဘယ်လူမျိုးရဲ့သမိုင်းမှမဆိုလူမျိုးတမျိုးရဲ့တန်ဖိုးရှိတဲ့အရာမျက်နှိုးမှုရှိတဲ့အရာကိုအခြားလူမျိုးကဖန်တီးပေးလို့မရဘူးကိုလူမျိုးကသာဖန်တီးပြီးတော့ကိုမျိုးကသာတိဆောက်ရတယ်ကိုလူမျိုးကသာအင်အားကိုတိဆောက်ပြီးတော့ကိုလူမျိုးကသာလျှင်တန်ဖိုးရှိသောအရာကိုဂျမာကိုဖန်တီးခွင့်တန်တူရေးကိုပိုင်ပြတ်ထန်းကိုတိဆောက်နိုင်တယ်ဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ကိုသင်ခန်းစာရစေပြီဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒါကြောင့်ဒီနေ့ချင်းမျိုးသားပေါင်းတို့ကျွန်တော်တို့ကဘာတီတရွေ့ချင်းမျိုးသားနေတီမဲနိုင်ဖို့ဘယ်သူတွေမှာတာဝန်ရှိတယ်လဲကျွန်တော်တို့အားလုံးပေါ်မှာတာဝန်ရှိနေတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ကျွန်တော်တို့ချင်းမျိုးသားနေကိုကာကွယ်စောင့်ရှောက်ဖို့ဘာတွေလိုအပ်မလဲချင်းမျိုးသားရဲ့လက္ခဏာတွေကာကွယ်စောင့်ရှောက်ဖို့ဘာလိုအပ်မလဲကျွန်တော်တို့စိတ်ထဲမှာကျွန်တော်တို့ဘိုးဘွားတို့ရဲ့ချင်းလူမျိုးတဲ့တန်ဖိုးတွေကိုပြန်လဲအသက်သွင်းဖို့လိုပါမယ်ချင်းလူမျိုးရဲ့တန်ဖိုးမိမိကိုယုံကြည်အားကိုးမှုမိမိလူမျိုးကိုအားကိုးယုံကြည်မှုလွတ်လပ်မှုကိုတန်ဖိုးမျက်နှိုးထားမှုပွင့်လင်းယူသားမှုနဲ့တကွမိမိကိုတာမကမိမိဆွေမျိုးအတိုင်းအဝန်းကိုတာဝန်ယူမှုတာဝန်ခံတတ်တဲ့လူမျိုးတစ်မျိုးဆိုတာကိုကျွန်တော်တို့ရဲ့အမျိုးသားရေးအကြောင်းတွေမှာချင်းလူမျိုးရဲ့တန်ဖိုးတွေပြန်သင်ပေးပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်ပြန်လဲဖော်ထုတ်ဖို့လိုပါမယ်ယနေ့ချင်းလူမျိုးအတိုင်းဝင်ကြတဲ့မှာပညာတတ်ဆိုတဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်တွေကသူတစ်ပါးခိုင်းတာကိုအကျင့်ပါပြီးတော့မြမသမိုင်းကြောင်းမှာမိုင်းတိုက်ပြီးတော့ခံရတဲ့သမိုင်းကိုယုံကြည်ပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ချင်းလူမျိုးတွေအတွက်တခြားလူမျိုးကလွတ်လပ်ရေးယူပေးတယ်ဆိုတဲ့အယုံကြည်မှုတွေလည်းအများကြီးရှိနေတယ်တကယ်တော့ချင်းလူမျိုးအတွက်လွတ်လပ်ရေးကိုရယူပေးတာဟာတခြားလူမျိုးကယူပေးတာမဟုတ်ဘူးကျွန်တော်တို့ချင်းလူမျိုးခေါင်းဆောင်တွေကယူပေးတာကိုကျွန်တော်တို့ကမေ့နေတယ် ဒါတွေကိုကျွန်တော်ပြန်လဲဖော်ထုတ်ဖို့လိုနေတယ်ဒါကြောင့်ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီနေ့ချင်းမျိုးသားနေ့အခမ်းအနားမှာကျွန်တော်တို့အားလုံးကိုစုစည်းပေးတဲ့အခမ်းအနားဖြစ်ပါတယ်ချင်းမျိုးသားနေ့ဟာဇိုမီရဲ့လိုင်မီမီဇိုမတူမရာခမီချိုအရှိုးချိုးစတဲ့မျိုးနွယ်စုအားလုံးရဲ့အမျိုးသားနေ့ဖြစ်တယ်လို့အားလုံးနဲ့သက်ဆိုင်တဲ့အမျိုးသားရေးမှတ်တိုင်တစ်ခုဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒါကိုကျွန်တော်တို့အားလုံးကလူမျိုးမရွေးဘာသာမရွေးပဲနဲ့ဆက်လက်ကာကွယ်စောင့်ရှောက်ဖို့ကျွန်တော်တို့မှာတာဝန်အသီးသီးရှိကြပါတယ်ဒါကြောင့်ယနေ့ဘာသာရေးခေါင်းဆောင်များမှလည်းတာဝန်ရှိသလိုအမျိုးသားရေးစိတ်ဓာတ်ပြည့်ဝတဲ့ချင်းအရပ်ဖက်လူမှုအဖွဲ့အစည်းတွေချင်းအမျိုးသမီးခေါင်းဆောင်တွေချင်းလူငယ်ခေါင်းဆောင်တွေချင်းအမျိုးသားစိတ်ဓာတ်နဲ့တစ္ဆာရှိပြည်သူကိုတစ္ဆာမဖောက်ပဲချင်းနိုင်ငံရေးပါတီများလိုအပ်နေပါတယ်ယနေ့အထိကျွန်တော်တို့ချင်းလူမျိုးများဟာဗမာအစိုးရခေါင်းဆောင်များစီကနေတန်းတူရေးကိုပိုင်ပြထန်းခွန်းနဲ့ကိုကြမှာဖန်တီးခွန်းကိုတောင်းဆိုနေတဲ့အချိန်မှာပဲကျွန်တော်တို့ချင်းလူမျိုးအချင်းချင်းကြားမှာလဲတန်းတူရေးရှိဖို့မျှတမှုရှိဖို့ချင်းပြည်နယ်အစိုးရကလည်းမျှတစွာအုပ်ချုပ်ဖို့ခွဲခြားမှုမရှိဖို့မျိုးနွယ်စုတွေကိုမခွဲခြားဖို့အတီးအတီးမှလည်းလုတ်ပိုင်ခွင့်ကလေးတွေရှိဖို့ကိုကျွန်တော်တစ်ဆက်တည်းမှာအကောင်အထည်ပေါ်ပြီးတော့လက်တွေ့ပြသပြီးဖို့လိုနေပါတယ်ကျွန်တော်တို့ချင်းလူမျိုးထဲမှာချင်းမျိုးသားခေါင်းဆောင်ဖို့အင်မတန်ပေါ်ပေါက်ဖို့တော်တော်ခက်ခဲတယ်ခက်ခဲတဲ့အကြောင်းကလည်းကိုယ်မျိုးနွယ်စုအတီးအတီးအတွက်အလုတ်လုတ်ဖို့ပဲဦးစားပေးတဲ့အခြေအနေကနေမျိုးနွယ်စုခေါင်းဆောင်တွေပဲများပြီးတော့ချင်းမျိုးသားခေါင်းဆောင်နဲတဲ့ဟာလဲဝတ်နေပွေရကောင်းနေပါတယ်ဒါကိုကျွန်တော်တို့ယနေ့ချင်းမျိုးသားနေ့ကကျွန်တော်တို့ချင်းမျိုးသားတရားလုံးစီးလုံးပြီးတော့လူမျိုးတစ်မျိုးအနေနဲ့ကဘာမှာမြန်မာမှာရပ်တည်ဖို့ကျွန်တော်တို့ကိုသင်ခန်းစာပေးပြီးတော့တွန်းတင်နေတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ချင်းမျိုးသားနေ့ဟာချင်းပြည်နယ်တစ်ခုတည်းနဲ့မဆိုင်တဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်ယနေ့ဒီနိုင်ငံတော်ဒီကျွန်တော်တို့နောက်ခံမှာကျွန်တော်ချင်းမျိုးသားနေ့ရဲ့ဒီ drop ထဲမှာပဲတွေ့တဲ့အခါမှာလဲချင်းပြည်နယ်ကိုကိုစားပြုတဲ့ကျေပွန်းကိုခုတာမဟုတ်ဘဲနဲ့ချင်းမျိုးသားအလံကိုထူထောင်ပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီချင်းမျိုးသားအားလုံးနဲ့တက်ဆိုင်တဲ့နိုင်ငံအလံတချင်းတွေလည်းကျွန်တော်လိုအပ်နေဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒီဟာတွေကိုဆောင်ရွက်နိုင်ဖို့ဘယ်သူမှတာဝန်ရှိလဲကျွန်တော်တို့အားလုံးမှာတာဝန်ရှိပါတယ်ယနေ့ဒါကြောင့်ချင်းလူမျိုးတစ်မျိုးအနေနဲ့ချင်းအမျိုးသားရေးကိုလှုပ်ဆောင်တဲ့အခါမှာချင်းလူမျိုးစိတ်ဓာတ်ထဲကနလလတ်စွာပေါ်ပေါက်လာတဲ့ခံစားချက်ကနေပေါ်ပေါက်လာတဲ့လမ်းစဉ်ကိုချက်မှတ်ပြီးတော့ကိုယ်တိုင်အကောင့်ထဲပေါ်တဲ့လူမျိုးပဲဖြစ်တင်ပါတယ်သူတစ်ပါးလူမျိုးကချက်မှတ်ပေးတဲ့မူဝါဒကိုအကောင့်ထဲပေါ်ပေးတဲ့လူမျိုးသူတစ်ပါးလူမျိုးကချက်မှတ်ပေးတဲ့လုပ်ငန်းစဉ်ကိုသာလိုက်လုပ်ရတဲ့လူမျိုးသူတစ်ပါးခိုင်းတဲ့အလုပ်လောက်ကိုသာလိုက်လုပ်တဲ့လူမျိုးမဟုတ်ဘဲနဲ့ကျွန်တော်တို့ဟာပြည်ထောင်စုမြန်မာနိုင်ငံမှာဂျန်တဲ့တိုင်းသားခေါင်းဆောင်များနဲ့အတူလက်တွဲပြီးတော့ညီကိုမောင်နှမတပွဲအတူအလုပ်လုပ်ဖို့တန်တူီတူရှောက်လှမ်းပြီးတော့ရှေ့ဆက်ဖို့ကိုဥတီရမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ကျွန်တော်တို့ဟာဂျန်တဲ့တိုင်းသားတွေလူမျိုးကြီးသူမျိုးကိုရှေ့ဆုံးကရှောက်ခိုင်းပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့အနေနဲ့နောက်လိုက်ကနေရှောက်ပါမယ်ဆိုတဲ့ခံယူချက်မျိုးကိုမေ့ပြောက်ပြီးတော့ဖျောက်ပြစ်ပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်နောင်လာနောက်သားမျိုးဆက်သစ်များကိုလည်းမိမိကိုမိမိယုံကြည်မှုမိမိလူမျိုးကိုအားကိုးမှုမိမိလူမျိုးကိုတန်ဖိုးထားတတ်မှုချင်းလူမျိုးတွေကကိုယ့်ကြမ္မာကိုဖန်တီးပြီးတော့ဆွေမျိုးတွေအတွက်ပါတာဝန်ယူတဲ့လူမျိုးဆိုတဲ့တာဝန်ယူစိတ်ဓာတ်ကိုလက်စိတ်ကမ်းပေးဖို့လိုအပ်နေတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်။ညီကုန်းချုပ်နေနဲ့ကဘာရရရှိချင်းမျိုးသားအပေါင်းတို့ရဲ့စိတ်ဓာတ်မှာဒီကဘာတီတရိပ်ချင်းမျိုးသားနေတည်မြဲနိုင်ဖို့ချင်းလူမျိုးရှိနေတဲ့ချင်းများအမျိုးသားနေရှိနေဖို့လူမျိုးတစ်မျိုးအနေနဲ့ချင်းမျိုးသားလက္ခဏာထိမ့်သိမ့်ဖို့လိုအပ်နေတဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်ယနေ့ချင်းမျိုးသားရေးစိတ်တဲ့အပြည့်အဝရှိနေတဲ့ဘာသာရေးခေါင်းဆောင်များဘာသာရေးအဖွဲ့အစည်းများအရပ်ဖက်ချင်းလူအဖွဲ့အစည်းများအမျိုးသမီးအဖွဲ့အစည်းများလူငယ်အဖွဲ့အစည်းများချင်းအမျိုးသားနိုင်ငံရေးပါတီများအားလုံးဟာတစ္ဆာရှိရှိနဲ့ မိမိလူမျိုးပေါ်မှာတစ္ဆာမပြတ်ဘဲနဲ့ရဲရင်စွာအနစ်နာခံပြီးတော့အသက်တည်ရှင်တဲ့အတူလက်တွဲဆောင်ရွက်ဖို့လိုအပ်နေတဲ့အကြောင်းဖော်ပြရင်းနဲ့ညီကုန်းချုပ်ပါတယ်အားလုံးကိုကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်
Koram lain akan naklong mi kan guest of honor salai ngai sak chunga longlom nak tampi kan kan ngai atuzan lai zong chin center swimilam parok a talk show kan ngai lai arak chok khau mi nu lopa ulana vil te rak chok kho ding in kan isom na ha zanria zong dang chi asite lai
อตูจานาจูชินนนพงอ่อนมอยกันง่ายนักจานอสิดิงชินอ่อนมอยตุมตูดิงะบูทันบิลอุปนักทอนกันสอม
At this time, we will have Chin traditional instrumental performance. This unique Chin traditional melody is more than a century old and is from Sim area of Phalam, Chin State, Burma. Today, this gentleman is going to play 7 different kinds of music. The first one is called Zong Lai. The second one is Kwai Ngal Ai. The third, Ping Philip De Nu Ba. The fourth, Dong Dong. And the fifth, Keo Kat Fang. And the sixth, Lung Ler Zan Tar. And the last one is known as Ting Bol. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy a very special Chin traditional instrumental music performance by Mr. Thunbil. Kan lai ringon do in akan hungsak piak tu akan tum piak tu Mr. Thanbil chunga lunglom nak tampi kan ngai atu chu 20 thang sin in ramla kan rak ngai nak cha na silai kut bang buin som nau si adi changka in chin fencin lam in kan chan kan rak pe chol than te lai Tuan tin thang ram la sak deng in maya kan in som
Hello. Atu nai kha kan pale ni rin on do te an kan dang la kan ilom do atu cho mi no kha trompa nan dai deu la trompa de ko mun rok pak na la o nan chema jo mun sa ve lo okay
Let them to us in the control. Tell me what man like me who now wrong. Cần gắm dấu ta chênh nang lệ kini tuôn vô căn nghề. Cần về mà tuôn xin tan xin na. Lại mi đâu trong toa nào bỏ thứ gió đi là Ya le na la na ta kill long la nam do ta si la kan di la kin tha giang chak kan tuan tin lai mi una lai kan si kan hai tia Let them ta dây đã căn toàn ta để luôn man lại mi u nào rồi cần gắm dấu ta chênh nang lệ kini tuôn vô căn nghề cần để mà tuôn xin tan xin lại mi thu trăng quá nào bỏ thứ gió đi là Ya le na la na ta kill hong la ram do ta na si la kan di la tin tha giang chwa kim kan tuan ti lai mi una Lấy kan si kan hai tia Let them ta dây đã căn toàn ta để luôn man lại mi u nào rồi cần gắm dấu ta chênh nang lệ kini tuôn vô căn nghề cần để mà tuôn xin tan xin là mi tu trong quá nào bỏ thứ gió đi là Let ya le la na ta kill hong la ram do ta na si la kan di la tin tha giang chwa kim kan tuan ti lai mi na
Tampi Galo.
Slide in thang chunga lom lam pan ti nei tinga zo na mu le ya hin sim sang phone a thau ni na lu mi nam ma ta si socia chon ka zo ni achung lai te ya lai nak rak dwa te u atu chu chin fencing lamin kan chan kan rak pe nak chan silai chin fencing akan lam piak tu chunga lunglom nak tampi kan ngai atu cha chu culture dance in kan chan kan rak pe nak chan aselai. We will now have another cultural dance called Ako Palha. Safa nak te in stage chunga mun malak ding in kaninon ha. This beautiful Chin traditional dance is known as Ako Palha. This is one of Lao-Tu traditional dances from Chin state of Burma. This dance is a welcoming and greeting dance for special guests, heroes, and brave hunters. By performing this dance, they honor and show respect to elders and great hunters who came home with a big feast for the village. This dance also is performed during New Year festival. Please welcome Ako Palha performers.
Akuချိန်မှာတော့ချင်းရိုးရာအကဖြစ်တဲ့အာကောပါလာကျွန်တော်တို့ကြည့်ရှုရမယ့်ချိန်ဖြစ်ပါတယ်။လောက်သူချင်းအဖွဲမှာကပြသွားမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်။အားလုံးလက်ခောက်တီးပြီးတော့ကြိုဆိုကြရအောင်။
tu kan lam ding mi hi abia tlompal te lai holin kavan fianter ta lai tu kan lam ding mi hi a khopal ha adia dia si pathian ni lau tu mi phun nun phung pakhada akan ser chimi lam adia dia a khopal ha se abia tlompal he kavan fian lai tlang le mi phun cha a pinglung sa cho sian ram a ha khain kiomang min arak thu ve kol ram hi kasya hertu daina le zalon nak kholo vansang chimpit nakin akhadri independent lak item lewa tlang chung mi phun rakling din ha pinglung sa cho min anrak thu kan lai mi phun vialte na rakling diulo kan ning sungloi chin national day hi pangpar bantugin thirchoi in house kolram kan thlong lewa kol nu ni khana thaimba sele tauba kati kalo
a khopal ha phatala a phali ne roza vi thali america te na ade
a phatala a phali ne roza vi thali america te na te na thali america te na Pelina Rosa over there.
She calls on Conita. Not to be a bad to say, Nam, home a letting Kupangatu. Napa.
Makoninta, much a be party, say, no more letting Kupanga to Napa. Much a be party, say, no more letting Nga tu na pa Nga tu na pa Nga tu na pa
Toutes les saisons pelanta, mené son jetines ne de papa hatuta lampe.
Mené son jetines ne de papa hatuta lampe, chicha lampe. Ni song che chi ne sin ne de hin chi cha lampu Mani song che chine sinne de Juja lampu
Virona Masehisa, Huzang Dina the boat, heavy Wusuri tunen he, Abi.
Masahisa, who's on the Natapa or Tevi, so the tune and happy. She's all who's on the Natapa or Tevi. Done here, abi. Done here, abi.
Independent Latine, Tua Jong Jos has a thing de belongs Hacho says
Latine, Ping such a thing do you dare. Tua Jong Jos has a thing do you dare. Says a to you, says a to you. Says a to you, says a to you.
Liệt loạn ta mình phăng chỗ ta bên lòng xa châu tha lý xế rồi liệt hiệt khá kiếm mô xe ra thơ ra
Mình phong chỗ ta bên lòng xa châu tha lý xế rồi liệt hiệt khá kiếm mô xe ra thơ ra Bên lòng xa châu tha lý xế rồi liệt Says a Torah, says a Torah. Says a Torah, says a Torah.
Toutes les saisons vượt lên từ la mà nên sống trẻ du es li mà dính chém hu lô ra ông bơ
Sa gió Việt lên từ la mình nên sống trẻ du es li mà dính chém hu lô ra ông bơ mà dính chém hu lô ra ông bơ ai đi vô ye đi chúa mình đi sống trẻ US liền lô ra ông bơ lô ra ông bơ
Virulu zo mazo ningta Kana time pa sele tau pa la inatamu visa nong ne
mazoning ta
Kana time pa sele tau
ba
pa
la
la inatamu visa nong ne Visa nong inatane visa nong ne
Kana time ba sele tau ba la Visa no ne 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 Kana time ba sele tau ba la Visa no ne visa no ne A Palina Rosa over there. I love that. Visa no ne visa no ne Visa no ne visa no ne Kana time ba sele tau ba ila
Ako palhalam, ado takay na kan musak tartu, tungalong lom nak tampikan ngay. Atu tu aluan jami kuma kan chin community za atin jan tampi pekin akan shway tu akan shway tu upapol upapek nak ding za atu liu kan chin community president SME Bu Peter Thong Hong ni jan arak pe nak jan asilai. Adi in de le rock tu lamin kan jan kan rak pe chan zolai. Long lom nak he Chin Community of Indiana President SME Peter Thong Mung Lung Lop Te In Dong Thao Sip.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Wake up. That was a wonderful cultural band, wasn't it? How about another big hands for the performers? Yay, we need more of those. We need more cultural dance like that. Very natural. Before I begin, I'd like to again thank Grace Assembly of God and its leadership for providing us this magnificent sanctuary for us to display our culture and share our culture with you. I pray that through our sharing that the Lord our God's name be praised. Amen. Chin Community of Indiana has been in existence for about 15 years. And throughout the years, there are many leaders that lead our organization, our community, to progress and become successful in this country. Today, I have the privilege to honor some of those leaders. But before I go ahead and mention their name, I want to remind each of us that while we're here today in the comfort of this beautiful sanctuary, enjoying the freedom of America, some of our brothers and sisters are still left behind in Malaysia and India as refugees. Let us not forget them. I just came back from a trip to Malaysia. In fact, I got back last night, just in time for today. And I saw firsthand their dire situation, their desperate situation, hopelessness of many refugees, and the estimated number of 20 to 30,000 Chin refugees are still in both Malaysia and India. There are brothers and sisters. There are friends. A lot of us know who they are. They're children, infant, babies, adults, people of all ages, living as refugees. And I don't need to explain what refugees like. I think we all know. People without country, without proper documentation, a lot of them get arrested. They have, especially in Malaysia, people get arrested right in front of me 2 days ago for sitting on a curb, just minding their own business. They were taken away by police officers. And I was told that every time they got taken away, that they had to be collected with ransom, basically bribery money of 2,000 ringgit. And just relatively speaking, a person working full-time makes about 1,000 to 1,500 ringgits per month. So it is serious. And I just want us to remind that while we're having a good time here, that we have a lot of work to do. I want to thank the Chin businesses in Indianapolis. You can see them here listed in the back of your bulletin. If you have time, please read over them. They're a very important part of our community. All combined, 26 businesses as listed, put together $5,000 toward supporting the advocacy activities for our refugees. And the money was delivered to them 3 days ago. With this money, it's a seed money, they'll be able to start advocating work could begin for the people so that they would continue to receive UN protection as refugees. Without this, their fate, their last day of refugee protection is December 31st of 2019. That's just a few months away. After that, they will no longer have refugee status. So it is very crucial that not only our refugee population here, but US government, businesses, whoever has a passion to help people get active, they need financial support, they need your time and your thoughts. Please keep that in mind. Masabi ka katoklana kan unaw refugee Paul ranga tlasamnak long slawin sumpay le Zan le ro nak thon tha pek ding klo som hai hi mi list sungen hu vekin Indian ai mi chin business ball thonga kan raklu dollar thonga kha ICC Malaysia kuda kan rakap zau kan local business ball para tampi lungoi na kan nei hinai arami ulanam zaten chin community CCI long silawen hinai mi long silawi Malaysia tang lai mi India lang tang lai mi ranga na pin na kan tang ning klau som betisi. So now my privilege to honor some of our past leaders, and I will name one at a time, and if you would, come up here, and we have a little recognition gift for you, and stand up here and remain standing with us. Okay, the first one is Puvan Sewuk. He is most recent president. He has done a lot of work for Chin community that I am aware of, and a lot of you are aware of. Puvan Sewuk, or known as K. Jack William as well. Please come on over and receive the gift. Thank you. Second, I'd like to call on Zabik Boltang. All right, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Zabik, also past president. Another president, Bu San Lei Tang. Thank you. As I mentioned, these gentlemen are our past president who have paved the way for CCI to become successful in this country. Reverend Dr. Klaur Boyrin. I'm not sure he's able to make it today. All right, we will send our appreciation note to Dr. Klaur. Bu Zungbik Zatang. He is also a current vice president of CCI who has put a lot of time making this event happen. Thank you. Reverend Dr. Ramang. Many of you may know him as leadership trainer. It's a Chin leadership trainer. Thank you, thank you. Then Daniel Sakong. Thank you, thank you. How about another round of applause for our past leaders who have made this Chin community where we are today. Again, thank you very much, gentlemen, and may God bless you all. Thank you. We're blessed. We're so blessed. We're blessed with the opportunity to speak freely, to worship freely, to dream freely, and to live freely. It's amazing. God's blessing on us. I think we're also blessed by friends and neighbors who, some of you are here, supporters who love us. And not only say that you love us, but you show us. We appreciate that. I'm looking at you. There's so many of you, I can't name you all. Rotary Foundation, Marion County Health Department, you got Southport Police, IMPD, Southport Governor, rather mayor. We got church leaders. It's amazing. Not only that, we have neighbors that love us. So we are blessed. As Chin people, most of us came here as refugees in the past 10 to 15 years with little more than the shirts on our back. Sure, we came here and then our government supported us for a few months for all our living expenses. Maybe not all, but some of our living expenses so we can survive. But we're hardworking people, honest, hardworking people, as you know already. It is true that Chin workers are sought after by many companies today. FedEx, Amazon, Walmart, to name a few. And we got manufacturing companies and warehouses every day wanting to hire Chin workers. So first, I'd like to congratulate all our Chin people who are working hard, honest, and making a contribution to this country. How about a big hand for yourself? Chin people are becoming great contributors to this country, and we will continue to do so. A lot of us work hard. Some of us have 2 jobs. A lot of us work overtime without complaint. And today, I'm proud to say that a lot of us are living the American dreams. We have homes, we have families, we have cars, nice cars, by the way, all paid for by our hard-earned money. Aren't you proud of yourself? Come on, give another hand to yourself. I am proud of you. It is amazing to go from refugee with only a shirt on your back to owning a big home, beautiful cars. It's amazing. I get emotional because this is a success story, American success story. I want to tell our Chin fellows here, especially the young people, I know a lot of them are outside, that we have a great future ahead of us, paved by leaders like the past presidents, our church leaders, pastors, and then enabled us by people who love us, like Grace Assembly of God, Marion County Health Department, Rotary Foundation. It's amazing. I'm willing to say that Chin population is one of the fastest improving population in this country. We have many students in Perry County, Perry school system. I always hear good reports from the officials. And we have many scholars and many people receive scholarship. It's amazing. And not only that, I'm proud to say that more than 90% of you graduate would go on to get either college or career training. That's amazing. That is going to set us well for a great future. Our Southside community has been well known in Chin community worldwide. CCI is well respected because of you and well known. Many people are coming here to Chin community because of the community we have, the community that you all built, the support that we provide, from job search to social needs to all the things that our Executive Director, Danielle, who, by the way, is one of the greatest things that has happened to Chin community. How about another hand for Danielle? She gave us statistics, how many people we helped, how many people got jobs through us. And there's going to be more. Expect more in 2019. We're going to do more. With God's blessings, we're here to set great examples for all refugees communities. In summary, I want to say that Chin of Indianapolis are building great lives for ourselves and our families and making Indiana a great place to live. We all can be proud that we have a piece in building this great population and great community. Please continue to support Chin community of Indiana and the people who live around us. Thank you very much for your time.
ทุจาส่งโลอินซิมสักตู Chin Community of Indiana President Peter ทองมงปาราตั้มปีลงอยนักกันในสิตูจานาจูนุนพุงลามทอนกันเปรีดิงี้เดขตุกลามอินลามสักตูดิงะ Chin นุนพุงลามตูดิงปอลกันนุนซอมาสิ
เดเนขกตูลามฮัมลามาตูสดงฮลาสนาสบเดซิThis is one of the tribal dance, Chin tribal dance as well, and it's from southern part of Chin land, and it's from Motupi Township. And this dance is actually usually presented when they are in war or they go hunting and they came victory, and the women at home, they receive them, welcome them with this locally brewed wine. And that's depicted. And also another part, it will be a ways of showing cultivation, how we do it from the beginning till the end, the sowing till the reaping. Thank you.
Hãy subscribe cho kênh Ghiền Mì Gõ để không bỏ lỡ
He pretty much beat everybody, so he's calling out for anybody who can challenge him.
Imatan Hapare Yuya Gamyane, Chinamutani, Gumpuja Dumia, Along Abo, Jizu, a two Dinshibare. Atujana Ju, Chin Santar, Modern Fashion, Ganzao Nakjan, Standing Ruanga, Chin, Minau, Indianapolis, Kosongumi Pol, Moknaga Kanzaten, Zagan Beng Jiaopei. Now is the time to show our modern Chin fashion show.
Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love. Caught up in my tape. Caught up in my tape. Don't care what you say to me, I'ma bite your feelings out. I miss you in the basement. But your brother was a good substitute for you. And if you love me, but you never let me go. When the roof was on fire, you never let me know. Say you're sorry, honey, but you never really show. And I can leave the party without ever letting you know. Without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love, without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love, without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love, without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Without ever letting you know. Caught up in my teeth. Caught up in my teeth. Just like money when I speak. Caught up in my teeth. And I missed you in the basement. Yeah, caught up in my teeth. Bodies on the pavement. And if you love me, but you never let me go. And the roof was on fire, you never let me know. Say you're sorry, honey, but you never really show. And I can leave the party without ever letting you know. Without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love, without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love, without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love.
Central lai thil thom akan piap yak tu kan lai mi no nan chunga long lom dak tam pi kan ngai atu kum chimeu ta ne kan tua mi cha tlam ting ting in akan zuam piak tu pol van mi production lian thong se se CY au lai in security akan tuan piak tu nan za pi ti chunga long lom na kan ngai chon chimeu ta ne chungi program kan ngai mi velte chunga man thak lai in se se adang dang lai in security munthur akan char piak tu lang mang mi po jong se ka zon biak in huni media akan tuan piak mi jong se fashion show lai in kan una velte chana kan piak mi piak chonga kan ni lom tok Douglas MacArthur spotlight singer chung jong alom lam nak tam pi kan ngai chon la sak nak jong in individual in akan bomi tu jong lunglom nak tam pi kan ngai atu chu kan chan kan di nak chan asilai Reverend Dr. Jiliam Kapsi in kan dong nak thacham na kan rakpe silai sang fa nak te in Reverend Dr. Jilian Kam hai choding kan isom
Sa kan sam ta pe anung kan biak kan pathian kan mi phun in sar siami in kil khoi in du tu tuizan chana Chin National Day ta thok alai achem tiang tam tling zati tua nak chan tha in pek ruwa kan lungoi namin kan lau thang chat si kan mi phun pi hi in choi sangola kan mi phun pi hi nang mai du don mi kan si long slow kan mi phun pi in nang ma lau sun loi tu le nang ma lau choi moi tu ring mi phun in si tar ramo kim nak thiam nak in pe ko than sau na khal boy pa nikhat nu nikhat kan nga theina dinga nangin in chom dol ramo mai kum tu ti vek chana Chin National Day kan tu asal theina dinga thaswa in pe ramo tu kan tun ti khala kan mai umna chiawa nangam nak thon lungoi nak thon kan theina dinga thaswa in peng mi para lungoi thu lo simphain run nam tu Yesu Christ tha kan jam si kan bia kan pathian nung amen laten lungoi.
That is the end of our 71st anniversary Chin National Day. Thank you everyone for joining us to celebrate.
Kum som sari le kum khanak chin mi phun nia rasun loi tu nan za te para tampi lungoi na kan nei tu zan sui milam paruga chin centera kan khwal lian asmi สลายงายสักทอนทอล์กโชว์กันในดึงรวงจะต้องหัวหน้ามีปีโปลอาราเทยนันซาเดนสมนันซีมีน้องโปลนอมเซอร์เซตูลมีเตาแข่งเรมเละนัดวัน volunteer ไทยตัวนันุมเล่ชิง community of Indiana บอลอินบอมตาดิงากันแล้วซ้อมชิง community of Indiana จูกันซาเตครั้งสีกันมาปาระจวนวอลตัมเปียเนยกันซาเตนี่กันจวนกลางลงจักสีนินอเฟดิงมีบอลก็มาสิรวงนังมาเล่เกยมาอินตูลซีนันซาเดนสุนทามังทา
Chin National Day Planning Committee Viel Te Kha Giang Pha Nak Te In Stage Jong A Rak Chok Di Koi Lo Man Kan Itlan Ha Lai
Hello.
Board Member Viel Te Jong Kha Giang Pha Nak Te In Stage Jong A Man Thak Nak Chan Kan Rak La Ka Te Lai